What's up, everybody? You're looking at my boy, Steve Aldred.
How you doing today?
He is the creator of, what is it, Steve? Tell him. Rotory Boutique?
Rotory Boutique 416.
Rotory Boutique 416. I'm actually doing this at our radio station location, 88.9 FM, WIIT Radio. We're in one of the extra rooms. I know you guys used to seeing me in my studio when I do these reveals and open boxes and reviews and stuff. But Steve was just on our show, so make sure you check us out on 88.9 FM, The Booth, DABOOTH 312, The Booth 312 on YouTube. Check out our channel there as well. Steve, real quick, I know it's kind of repeat, but tell them again how you got into this.
Well, at the age of 5, my dad's been a sound man for before I was even thought of, before he met my mom. And he used to build competition sound systems in Jamaica back home. So for many years prior to that, him and my uncle were the first men to bring JVC, Akai, and Sony into Jamaica itself, period. So they've been servicing and building sound systems for as long as I can remember. That trait, I showed some interest at a very young age. I always used to peek in through the door until the age of 5. Then my uncle thought it was time to bring me in and start showing me, because of my interest and always piquing my interest, what they were doing in that room. And so since the age of 5, I learned to read boards, to understand how traces work on a board with nothing on it, just a simple board. And from there, how to make it better for sound exiting outwards, output. Your input's pretty straightforward. You change a few things inside, but your output, it all depends on what you use and how it's configured on the inside.
Awesome. Now, we're going to be doing a few reveals. I know you have multitudes of mixers that you created, and send me some that I can add on to my YouTube channel, so the guys can see what you got.
Sure.
And then near the end of the video, we'll tell you guys how you can contact Steve or email him to get your own custom build here going. Right now, we have one that we're going to be raffling off, and I'm going to show it to you guys. This one's going to be raffled off. It's not polished or anything yet. We got to clean it up. But it's going to be raffled off at the Music Alliance Festival here in Chicago, August 2020, the first weekend in August 2020. So look for that on Eventbrite and Ticketmaster, Ticketron to get your tickets. And Steve is also going to be spinning there. He's going to be DJing there. And you're also going to Brazil with the legendary Glenn Underground as well, right? Yes, so anyway, let's check out this mixer. Tell us a little bit about this mixer.
So, well, this one here, I was fortunate to be able to get a mixer that wasn't working. It was just basically I bought it as a shell because I wanted to try something a little different with this. This is a beautiful board that's actually within the Stanton mixers. They are analog boards, so what I just did was I completely gutted the board. Kind of reflowed the board, made it more smoother for your frequencies to travel, and basically pimped it out with a lot of incredible top-line internals.
Okay. Now, for DJs, how would this help them out? I'm gonna get, while you telling us, we're gonna get a close up of this. So, how would this help them out?
Well, for instance, a lot of DJs will run an external isolator because they want that depth when it comes to the low. When they bring that back in, you have that bottom end. What I've done with this, each of these are 20 dB. This mixer originally came with about plus 14, minus 14. This is now plus 20, minus 20.
And what does that mean to them?
So think about this. When you're playing on an isolator and you have a good isolator, I'll give you a few names like GSA, you have the Alpha Recording System 3500, excuse me, 3-Tune from Italy, my boy Pepe Cutrelli and Pasquale, and then you have guys like Bozor, Per from Sweden. Those are 20 dB isolators. When you when you chop that on the mid, when you chop that on the low, or you chop that on the high, and you get that all down the same, it's a full kill. But then your decibel level is what gives you that hoof that people look for.
That you giving that crisp, tight bottom is what the DJs are looking for in the mix. That I love, and that is very trademarky to Chicago. That's some of the history got to pass to you guys, man, with that 4/4 sound, that boom, clap, boom, 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 boom. You know, man, we got to thank a lot of legends, man, for bringing that. Larry Heard was really one of our first legends in Chicago that helped create that 4/4 sound that helped make Chicago historic for Chicago house music, you know. So going back, you also do these awesome custom paint jobs. On my intro video talking about you, I showed your other mixer, which was the Allen and Heath.
That's the Allen Heath Zone 22R.
Yeah, the Allen Heath. So if you guys haven't seen it, go back on my timeline and just look at it. We didn't talk about it. I just did a little video so you can look at it. I haven't played on it so you guys can hear it. Maybe we'll get the opportunity to play on this one at home, and I can tie you live into it, and you know, where you guys can actually hear how it sounds. So I'll go direct into the camera sound through our board so you can actually hear how this mixture sounds. But going more in depth with that, right here. So you're creating some other ones that you were telling me about that you were going to do more LED screens on, and you were telling me about your Serato thing, you know. So let's go with that.
I built a mixer, the first mixer basically in history, that is a 2-channel full analog digital processor. It's a 24-bit processor inside, only for the Serato. So you can hook that up, use it as a Serato mixer to work with your Serato program. So when you turn your dials, even though the Serato has a slider as its main screen, when you turn your rotaries, those sliders will actually move. I'm in the process right now with a good friend of mine to build a program specifically for that mixer that shows you a rotary mixer on your page.
Wow.
So that is in the works right now. A lot of what he was talking about with the paint jobs now, where that stems from is my years of custom. I love black and silver, but I find there's too much of that saturation out there. I'm not knocking anybody. It is a traditional style, a classic style, the black, the silver, the black. But I thought, you know what? It's time for Skittles. And that's what I give you.
This is Skittles.
Skittles.
This is Skittles. This is the taste of rainbow.
That's right.
Right here, this is the taste of rainbow. And this is one we'll be auctioning off. Well, I shouldn't say auctioning off. You purchase your ticket to win it. And if you come to the festival, it'll be nice, clean, polished, touched up for you to have.
Correct.
And we're going to be playing on one of your rack mount mixes as well. So
The Green Goblin.
the Green Goblin. We're going to be playing on the Green Goblin. You got to send me a picture of that. You got to send me a picture of the Green Goblin.
Yes, I will.
You know, but this one, man, this is an awesome paint job. He also paints cars, guys. So I mean, I already put my bid in to get my Beamer painted. So, but look at this. This is an awesome paint job. And if you go on my other timeline, you'll see, go up on my YouTube timeline, you will see the Allen and Heath one that he painted, which is the color I'm getting my Beamer, that's why I said it had to be God sent, because when I met this man, he came, he handed me the mixer. I said, this is the paint job I want for my BMW. And so that was so interesting. So what got you into the painting?
Well, I build show cars and bikes for a living for close to 20 years. I'm an airbrusher, I'm an artist, I draw a lot. A lot of the stuff I do is freehand, and then I just make people's the thing with me about all of this is giving people what they want. So when people see a mixer I've built, don't think that this color is stuck in gold. If you buy a mixer from me and you like the mixer but you're not too keen on the color, just request a color change. I'll be happy to make that mixer any color you guys want, and there is no extra charge.
Awesome.
For that.
Now, how do they find you?
So you can reach me on Instagram at Rotory Boutique, which is ROTARYBOUTIQUE 416 on Instagram. Same for Facebook. And you can also find me on Reverb. I got a lot of my products on Reverb. I built a nice little store on Reverb. And brother GU is also helping me in another aspect. I will be opening up the very first live Rotary Boutique right here in Chicago.
No!
GrooveDisc.com.
There it is.
So you can go shopping for your vinyl. If you want to listen to what that vinyl sounds like on an analog mixer, it will be there for you to listen on.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Well, thank you for being on my channel. Thank you for coming out to the radio station. Let me turn camera around. Well, they don't have to see me, but I appreciate you coming out, brother, and talking to us about your creations. We're going to post more pictures up with them. Man, please like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me for more interviews like this, more technology, more things happening. And the Music Alliance Festival has its own page, so we're going to be showing what's happening all summer. Actually, we're going to do a whole timeline of how, from the beginning of how we put together the festival all the way up until opening day and most of that day. So you guys are going to get to see a lot of behind the scenes of what I go through to make this festival happen. So much love to everybody. I know you don't see my face, but you've seen my face before. But this is my guy, Steve Aldred.
Much love, guys.
Much love, man.
You can also pick different types. See? You can pick a different type of VU as well.